Guys, yes, I'm back again. I went live this afternoon when I was out at the lake and then it got rained out a little bit. So I'm back because I've had lots of requests and questions for things like trauma, yes, but things like how do I manifest something different? Like, how do I get out of the situation I'm in? How do you manifest a perfect life? How is it that you can, for me, they say, Judy, how come you've had the name Manifesting Queen? How do you do that? Are you magical? Do you have some magic potion? What do you know that I don't know? What are the secrets you have? How do you do that? How can you say that you manifest this and you manifest that? How do you do it? How does it show up for you in your life? Well, I think it's time for me to start to show you and teach you guys because I I can't even call it secrets. It's not secrets. Manifestation is happening 24/7 with you whether you are aware of it or not. And here's the cool thing. When you finally understand that you have complete and utter authority over your manifestations, then guess what? You become an enlightened human being. You start to say, wow, 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 what? I can control how I feel. I have power to manifest the things in my life. And I say, yep, because what you've done up till now, right this minute, is manifest everything that's come into your life. And oh God, I know you're going to say, please don't tell me that. I manifested this terrible thing and that terrible thing. And what I have to say about that is you didn't manifest it on purpose. I mean, none of us want to manifest awful, terrible things on purpose unless we have a complete mental health issue. But we do manifest. We are co-creating all the time. So some of the questions that have come up in the past few days of dealing with clients and talking with clients and in my groups is, so Judy, you manifest so many things and you talk about them all the time. You talk about the things that you manifest and how the manifestations are happening faster than ever before. And I say, yeah, they are. They are happening faster than ever before. So, in order for me to be of service to you, I've been called upon to talk more about how you co create, how you can manifest something different in your life, how it's not a secret anymore, how you can become the co creator of everything in your life. And then they say, hey, James, how are you, James? James, have we spoken before? I think so. I think we have. So, how do you become the co creator of your life on purpose? You know, I say on purpose again because we are creating, manifesting the authors of our manifestation 24/7, even though we don't know it or aren't aware of it. So, once you know this, and once you put the time in to do the work that's needed, because it's work, guys, let's face it. You know, here's the thing about this. Everybody says, man, I want a different life. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of how this happens. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of my family life. I'm tired of my husband, my relationship, my wife, my partner. I'm just tired. Things aren't going my way. I keep being frustrated. I don't feel great. I feel shitty. I want change. So I'm about to say to you, so those last 50 years, 40 years, 2 months, one day of you feeling like that has been given to you as a gift. Because if you're here right now, what's happening is you're starting to see that, if I've manifested all that, how can I start to change things? And I'm going to teach you and show you about that. So manifestation first happens for your awareness, for purposefully manifestation happens when you're aware. When you become aware that you are a co-creator, that you can do the things and have the things that you want in your life according to how you show up and how you start to feel. Big one there, guys. Big, huge one, because most of us don't want to take accountability. We don't. We want things to change on the outside. We want everybody and everything else to change, and then I'll feel better, right? So if you change and you change your ways of being around me, if you change your habits, if you change how you speak to me, if how you show up to me, if you change what you wear and how you present yourself, and if you change how you treat me, then I will be happy and I will have manifested that. So in other words, we're always expecting something from the outside to change us. And I'm going to say to you, okay, so let's just say you've been able to do that over the years. Let's just say you've been able to manipulate that. Oh, did I say that word? Let's just say you've been able to manipulate that over the years of having the outside help change you, right? So if it was that good, if your manifestation of people, places, things, and events that you've managed to make them change you, then how come you ain't so happy anymore? How come things ain't working out for you so much anymore? This is where accountability and responsibility come in. And it's a big one because we've been taught that outside change needs to happen before I feel better, before I can change. And if outside change happens, then I don't need a change because now I'm feeling better. So that wipes out any accountability and responsibility on your part because you're relying on everything else to change out there so you can feel better. Well, if you've noticed in the past few years, there's been a huge change in an awakening process that is happening deep within our souls and all over this planet, all over the world with people, is that we're starting to see that there's something not right about everything. There's something not right about how I'm showing up or how they are showing up. There's something that doesn't sit and feel right within my soul. You're exactly right. Totally, exactly right. There isn't. It's time it has to stop. It hasn't been working. It hasn't been working for us, no matter how hard we've tried to change the outside world to reflect our inner world. It hasn't been working, has it? So stay tuned because I'm going to be on here live as much as I can to help answer questions, to help give you more insight. Make sure you're on my pages. Make sure you're signed up for my newsletter. Make sure you're signed up for YouTube and my personal page because I do a video a day of what I'm feeling is the pulse of what needs to happen or being said. And that is either from my clients, from Source Energy, or just direct information I get. Thanks, James. James, do you have a question or anything you want to add while I'm still here? And, I say this because it's time. It's time for all of us to rise up to a new level. The hell that's happening on this planet will stop. Does it not have to? I mean, are we not going crazy with this? And are we not being desensitized? That's a big word, desensitized to what's going on. My news feed is flooded with people that are having issues, that are sick, that are dying, whose parents, whose nieces or nephews, their kids, their aunts, their uncles, their friends are dying, are sick, mental health, whatever, committing suicide. It is so strong right now that you must know at the bottom of your soul and your gut that you need to change. And change is part of this waking up. Yes, it is a sad world right now, James. Totally sad, but it's sad for us. It's see, there's a gift. There's a gift in everything. I teach my students this, that if you are willing to look for in every situation, there's a gift out of it because the gift allows you an opportunity to change something that hasn't worked for you, for who you're involved in, any situation. And when we look for the gift, that's when we initiate change. Change starts within. And I'll give you a quick example of how change starts within. I created the Kindness Effect TV series. I had a television studio. I was in a television studio and I was host of a series called The Kindness Effect, and I interviewed people. I also filmed and direct 6 episodes of The Kindness Effect that are shown on platforms like Netflix and its own YouTube channel. Because I believe kindness changes the world and kindness to yourself matters the most. So today I'm in a store and I'm checking out, and the till in front of me, I heard this little baby crying, and the mother's trying to rock the carriage and take out. She was buying baby clothes. She had like 35, 40 outfits of baby clothes that she was trying to take off the hangers and rock her baby at the same time. And all the women in lineup are going, "Oh, a little baby, how sweet." And I'm thinking to myself, here's this woman trying to rock her baby who's crying in the carriage and check out at the same time. So I went over to her and I said, "Listen, can I rock the baby for you?" And she looks at me, "Oh, no, 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 it's okay." Oh my God, is that not typical of us not to receive help? "Oh, no, it's okay. I don't want to bother you. I'll manage," right? That was the same. I mean, I grew up with that. "No, no, 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 I can't receive help." And I said, "It's no problem." I said, "I've got 5 kids, 7 grandkids, 1 great grandchild. Allow me to rock the baby for you." She goes, "Oh my God, thank you," she said. And the teller, the person who was checking her out, just went, "Oh, isn't that so sweet?" So I just took the carriage, turned it around and rocked it. And when the soother came out of the baby's mouth, I put it back in. And it took about, well, let's say 5, 10 minutes of me rocking the baby and swirling the carriage around. And this woman just said, "Oh my God, I can't believe you would do this." And, after the 10 minutes when she was done, she thanked me so much again. And I offered to carry her things up to the car. But she had everything put in one bag. And because it was baby clothes, it was bulky but really light. And she said, "No thanks." And she said, "I can't thank you enough for doing this. You are really a special, special person." And I looked at her and I said, "I'm just human. Isn't that what humans do for one another? Isn't that what humans do for one another?" So, how do you manifest? How do you make change in your life? How do you co create? By stepping out of yourself and allowing your soul to take over you, who you are, where kindness reigns at the bottom of your soul. You were born into this world as a kind human being. Kindness to yourself matters, which I did just before I went to that store. Kindness to myself matters. I went out to nature, connected with nature, because this afternoon I was sitting around going, "I feel sluggish. I don't feel like I have much energy. I don't feel alive too much. I feel kind of like I just want to sleep." And I knew to connect with nature. I knew it. And so, what happens when you honor yourself with kindness first? You are then able to give to others. This woman's world was affected. She said, "Oh my God, I'm a first time mother." She says, "I can't believe you had all those kids by yourself and the 3 babies at the same time, and how you did it." And I says, "Honey," I didn't say honey, I'm saying it now, "you'll understand, because as a mother, when you have a young baby, you have the strength and stamina to do and manifest anything you want. Manifest, right?" So she thanked me again, and I walked away. And I'm thinking, out of all those women in that store, I was the only one that stepped forward. The only one. And I don't say that to pat my back. I say that as an example of how I've lived for 65 years. I understand kindness. I understand the soul. I teach it. I help others manifest the life that they want. I help them manifest a divine health as well. And I say this to you, that if you can find a spot within yourself that can be kind to yourself, you can learn to manifest no matter how sad, as James says, how sad the world is around you. There's a gift in it all. And the gift for me today was being able to show this woman that there are human beings in this world that look on another human being with kindness and respect. So thank you guys for being here. It was my pleasure to be able to share that story. I didn't know I was going to. I just knew that Spirit had asked me to start sharing about co-creation and manifestation, about how to show up as a human being in this world amidst all of the crimes, drama, crimes against humanity, tragedies, sadness, against everything in this world. It just seems to be falling apart. But I'm telling you, it's not. It's not. It's coming together. Yes, stay cool, you too, James. There we go. I'm ending this live as I have my patio doors open and it's starting to really get rainy. And I may go outside of my gazebo and listen to the rain, but you guys stay cool too. And thank you. Thank you so much for everything, everybody. You've given me the honor of presenting things to you guys to help change your world. So thanks again so much. Bye, everybody.